Are there any students? Oh, I'm so sorry. Would you please come up and state your name? And thank you very much for... Cut her off, David.
In Hillside School, 4th grade. I love to read, I love to write, I love to do math, but I don't love the park. Why? Because it stinks. For example, I took an EOI end-of-the-year practice test for math in preparation for the park. On the practice test, there was adding, multiplying, and subtracting fractions, long division, and geometry. All of these things we have not yet learned or even started learning yet, and we are supposed to know these concepts mentally by the end of the year. I also don't like the park because it is all on computers. On the test, we will have to type full essays in a time limit when most of us have not ever typed before. We might have taken a technology class, but we are not required to. Why couldn't they make the test on paper? Also, my technology teacher told us that if during the test we click out, we're out. Another thing that I don't like is that we have lost 6 periods due to park preparation. Preparation is for the technology on the test. The technology includes things like using a drag-and-drop ruler, drag-and-drop protractor, drop-down windows, and scroll bars that only move certain mini windows only. And there is this part on some questions where you make your own equation to show your work. That's good, right? Yeah, but to make the equation, it's very complicated and hard. So the math practice test stinks. What's next? Why, the ELA test, of course. On the ELA test, there are some very confusing and extremely hard questions. For example, one of the essay questions was, identify a theme in Just Like Home and a theme in Life Doesn't Frighten Me. Write an essay that explains how the theme of the story is shown through the characters and how the theme of the poem is shown through the speaker. Include specific details from the story and the poem to support your essay. This is crazy. I am one of the most gifted students in my grade, or so my mom says, and I have not even the slightest clue to sneeze. Also on the ELA test, there is a video, a Maya Angelou poem, and 2 stories. Along with that, there are questions to go with the poem and 2 stories. I had no idea what any of the questions for the first story I had no idea what any of the questions to do with the poem meant, and I didn't understand the poem itself either. The questions for the first story were simple enough, but were terribly worded. The second story's questions were about the same. Now you know about the questions in technology on the park. I'm glad my mom and dad are letting me opt out, because I don't want to deal with this nonsense, as I stated before. I agree with the policy being voted on tonight, and hope that it passes through. Thank you.